In a world where the sky was a canvas painted with soft pastels, a young girl named Lila discovered a shimmering rainbow bridge that arched gracefully between two floating islands. Her heart raced with excitement as she stepped onto the vibrant colors beneath her feet, each hue humming a gentle tune that echoed through the clouds. As Lila walked, the bridge sparkled like freshly fallen dew, and each step sent ripples of light dancing across the surface. She could feel the warm sun on her skin, and a gentle breeze carried the sweet scent of blooming flowers from the island on her left. On the first island, she found a garden filled with flowers that glowed softly in shades of violet and gold. Each blossom swayed gently, whispering secrets to the wind. Lila knelt down to touch the petals, and they felt like satin against her fingertips. Suddenly, a tiny shimmering butterfly with wings like stained glass fluttered by, landing softly on her shoulder. "Hello, Lila," it chimed in a voice like tinkling bells. "I'm Ori. Would you like to explore the wonders of our islands?" Lila nodded eagerly, her eyes wide with wonder. Ori flitted ahead, leading her to a crystal-clear pond where the water reflected the rainbow bridge above. Tiny fish with iridescent scales danced beneath the surface, creating ripples that formed tiny rainbows. "Look," Ori exclaimed, pointing with a delicate wing. "Those fish are magic. They can tell stories of the stars." Lila watched in awe as the fish leapt from the water, their bodies twisting and turning like ribbons of light. They began to weave tales of distant galaxies and shimmering constellations, their voices harmonizing with the gentle lapping of the water. Lila felt as if she were floating among the stars, her imagination soaring. "Come on," Ori urged, and they continued their journey across the bridge, stepping lightly as the colors beneath them pulsed with joy. On the next island, they were greeted by a soft, feathery creature that looked like a cross between a rabbit and a cloud, its fur as fluffy as cotton candy. "Welcome," it said with a voice that sounded like a warm hug. "I am Nimbus. Would you like to bounce on the clouds with me?" Lila couldn't believe her ears. "I would love to," she exclaimed. Nimbus led her to a gentle hill, where puffy clouds floated just above the ground. With a joyful leap, Lila bounded onto the soft clouds, and they squished beneath her feet like marshmallows. Laughter bubbled up inside her as she hopped higher, feeling as if she could touch the sky itself. Ori danced alongside her, creating spirals of color in the air. As they played, Lila watched the sun begin to dip toward the horizon, painting the sky in brilliant hues of orange and pink. The colors of the bridge shimmered brighter, inviting her to explore even more. "Let's go to the top of the island," Nimbus suggested, and together they climbed to a peak that overlooked the vast expanse of sky and floating islands. From the top, Lila could see other bridges stretching out like ribbons, connecting islands filled with magical beings. She spotted a family of friendly giants, their laughter rolling like thunder, and tiny pixies flitting about, leaving trails of sparkling dust. "Every island has a story, and every bridge connects us," Ori said softly, her wings glowing in the twilight. "This is a place of dreams, where imagination knows no bounds." As the last rays of sunlight dipped below the horizon, Lila felt a sense of peace wash over her. She realized that this magical adventure was a reminder to always look for wonder in the world around her. The rainbow bridge beneath her feet seemed to pulse with warmth, as if it understood her heart's desire to explore. "Thank you for this beautiful journey," Lila whispered, her voice barely above a breath. Ori and Nimbus smiled, their eyes twinkling like stars. "You are always welcome here, Lila. Just remember to believe in magic, and the bridges will always be there." With a final wave, Lila stepped back onto the rainbow bridge, feeling lighter than air, her heart forever touched by the wonders of the floating islands.